That person who made your heart race today, is it truly the destiny you awaited? Or are you falling into a sophisticated trap meticulously designed by your brain? Hello, I am a psychologist and writer exploring the deep complexities of your mind. In life, we often feel a sudden intensity and mistake that thrill for certain love. Today, we will look behind that excitement to find the cold psychological truth. Through Yuni's story, we will uncover the tricks of the brain that have fooled us. This phenomenon, called misattribution of arousal, affects us deeper than we think. On a busy Monday morning, Yuni was overwhelmed with a mountain of urgent tasks. Having stayed up all night for a meeting, Yuni accidentally missed the morning alarm. After the subway, Yuni had to sprint to the office building while clutching a bag. Short of breath and covered in sweat, Yuni barely managed to enter the elevator. The heart was pounding wildly, and every muscle trembled from the sudden exercise. In that elevator, Yuni encountered a senior colleague, a casual acquaintance. The senior colleague looked at Yuni with a soft smile and spoke with a kind voice. "It might rain starting this afternoon. Did Yuni remember to bring an umbrella today?" In that brief moment, an indescribable wave of emotion surged deep within Yuni's chest. The heavy breathing from a moment ago suddenly transformed into a burning rhythm. Yuni thought secretly, "Why is my heart racing? Could I be in love with this person?" Yuni's face in the mirror was flushed red, and the eyes shook with total confusion. After that day, Yuni's mind was filled with the senior colleague's kind voice and gaze. This is the start of both a tragedy and a comedy, a typical case of misattribution. In psychology, this is defined as an incorrect attribution regarding physical arousal. At this moment, Yuni's brain, seemingly smart, is busy searching for causes. Why is my heart beating so fast? The brain must provide an immediate answer. It was actually from running up the stairs, but the brain easily forgets that fact. Instead, the brain points to the most attractive stimulus in sight, the colleague. It concludes, "I must like this person very much because my heart is pounding." Have you ever made eye contact with someone right after an intense gym workout? Someone you usually ignore might look exceptionally radiant and make your heart flutter. Or when reaching a steep summit, a teammate might suddenly feel like a romantic interest. Cases where friends become lovers after a scary movie are also part of this trick. Now, let us move to Yuni's weekend blind date, attended with high expectations. The partner had a very kind impression and manners anyone would find attractive. Yuni and the partner sat in a very quiet cafe where classical music played softly. The conversation flowed smoothly, yet Yuni felt a strange boredom and emptiness. Absolutely nothing was wrong, but that decisive spark of love would not ignite. If Yuni had known this psychological law, a different location would have been chosen. A dynamic bowling alley or tennis court would be better than a quiet cafe. Or perhaps a strategic walk up a steep hill to make the breath come faster. Our brain is more simple and one-dimensional than we believe when interpreting changes. When legs tremble on a suspension bridge, the brain mistakes fear for the thrill of love. In a famous experiment, men on a swaying high bridge reacted quite differently. Men on the shaky bridge were more likely to call the interviewer than those on a stable one. They misunderstood their own fear and threat to survival as the emotion of love. To Yuni, dreaming of a fated romance, this analysis might sound cruel and cold. However, 80% of intense attraction is merely a physical error of the situation. At the start, for many couples who believe in destiny, there are environmental factors. High humidity, excessive caffeine, or sheer exhaustion can disguise itself as love. Must Uni live forever swayed by brain tricks and repeating unstable relationships? Here we face a crisis. The spark started by a misunderstanding fades very quickly. When arousal subsides and life returns to normal, the partner feels like a stranger. There was a spark at first, but why do I feel nothing now? Uni begins to blame oneself. Actually, this is not Uni's fault, but a natural result as the brain's magic fades. The reason love's expiration feels short is we focused on symptoms, not the heart. True insight begins the moment you realize the misunderstanding in your mind. If we realize the brain can deceive us, we can finally regain control of our emotions. When Uni feels the heart racing while looking at the colleague, a pause is needed. Am I out of breath because of this person, or simply because I ran here just now? Such a question is not destroying romance, but a shield protecting your heart. The small flutter remaining after removing the bubbles is the true bond to cherish. Now, let us look at specific training steps Uni and all of you can practice today. First, start a rational review exercise to trace the true source of your emotions. If you feel a sudden, intense attraction, recall the past 30 minutes carefully. Did you just drink strong coffee? Were you tense after finishing an important report? If you still think of that person after removing environmental factors, move forward. Second, use creative training by rearranging locations to win over your love. If there is someone you want to get close to, choose a dynamic space over a static one. Going for a light jog or riding a thrilling roller coaster are great ways to connect. It is clever to use the misunderstanding from shared arousal as a catalyst. Third, use a time interval training process to maintain distance and remove bubbles. Try talking to someone you find attractive in an ordinary environment for 3 meetings. Fill the time with stories in a plain park without any stimulating elements. If it is still enjoyable without special devices, that is evidence of a solid love. Fourth, write an inner diary to record your emotional state in objective sentences. Do not just write that you liked someone, but record what physical changes occurred. Write in detail, like my heart raced from the stairs when the greeting felt strange. By becoming an observer, you can see your heart clearly without being swept away. Uni is no longer fooled by the sudden fluttering felt in the office elevator. Instead, Uni has become a mature person expressing gratitude with a relaxed smile. Through a short talk about the umbrella, Uni starts a real and healthy relationship. Learning psychology, Uni now distinguishes between fake thrills and true flutters. Everyone, the emotion of love can sometimes begin with a mischievous brain trick. However, making that beginning into a beautiful reality is ultimately your choice. If your heart is pounding for someone today, look for the true root of that vibration. Deep down, a sincerity more precious than a momentary illusion will be waiting. Looking into your heart with rational eyes is the best way to love passionately. True destiny appears when you manage emotions instead of being swayed by them. All the confusion Uni experienced was actually a process to learn how to love better. The moment you jump over the brain's trap, your romance evolves to a new level. Keep an awake mind so you do not waste time being fooled by physical reactions. Love is done with the heart, but protecting it is done by your brilliant head. I hope you escape the brain's tricks and meet your true destiny very soon. Recall the first moment and environment where you started with your current partner. Do you suspect the fluttering back then might have been a clever brain illusion? But that is okay. Even if it started as a misunderstanding, your feelings now are real. The important thing is how you healthily sustain that emotion, not how it began. Psychology is not a tool to be cold, but wisdom to help you love more deeply. I hope Uni's story today has given a small vibration and deep insight to your heart. I support that all your thrills become an eternal blessing rather than a mirage. I will always be with you as you seek peace of mind and true love. Thank you.